Out of nowhere, Nickelodeon dropped a brand new standing Christmas special for our beloved SpongeBob on December 10th called SpongeBob's Road to Christmas. We cannot forget the nostalgic predecessors, that being Santa Who and It's a SpongeBob Christmas. Both of these specials are yearly watches for many and resonate to the holiday season with how jubilant the episodes are. However, 9 years later, can the SpongeBob team create something that can be contested with the others? Today, let's find out. We start off in SpongeBob's house as both SpongeBob and Gary head to the bed for a night. The two leave a present for Santa, and in the next scene, we see Santa, of course, delivering presents to the Bikini Bottom. I'm not sure why, but seeing it snow in the Bikini Bottom feels pretty refreshing, even though it lasts for only a few frames. I like the idea of it snowing in Bikini Bottom, thinking back to Snowball Effect. Santa delivers his present to SpongeBob and leaves as quickly as he arrived. I was bewildered at the fact they just skipped Christmas in the blink of an eye. Yeah, now it confirms this is going to be an adventure to the North Pole type episode. 7 months later, SpongeBob realizes Santa didn't get his present. Can't imagine why. So it becomes his mission to hand deliver it back to him, with Patrick's assistance. In their goofball fashion, the two bump into, or rather crush, Plankton again, and he's encouraged to tag along with them. I actually like the dialogue they've given Plankton here. I'm not sure how it is in other episodes of the season, but I like how it's written. Plankton, of course, wants to get on the nice list. Blah blah blah, so the three head to the North Pole. While on the way, again, I like this. I can't remember the last time we had an episode featuring this relationship, but Plankton, of course, is cynical and short-tempered, and combining that with Patrick's idiocy and SpongeBob's overjoyous personality, this back-and-forth bombastic dialogue isn't that boring. The three land in what seems like the North Pole. However, some clues throw Plankton off, foreshadowing the plot. SpongeBob and Patrick are amazed by the North Pole, and look around to find Santa's house. They go inside, and the place is a mess. At the end of the room, they weirdly enough just find Santa just sitting on a chair. It's a very strange way to set this thing up. Out of nowhere, Santa tells SpongeBob how much he's a fan of him, and this part is a little weird, but to people who haven't seen this special's ad before, just so you know, this special was advertised with Patchy the Pirate being in this episode, but animated. And it turns out, what a surprise, Patchy was disguised as Santa Claus. I gotta say, this style for Santa doesn't look that bad on Patchy. It's strange seeing Patchy not in a human form as we've seen him in this era of SpongeBob alone, but I guess the budget just wasn't there. The Patchy cameo was cool, of course, but the group then headed to the real North Pole. There they met a little elf who lets Plankton in, but not the other two for some reason. This forces the two to get into trouble, yeah, but I guess it's fine, who cares. This joke of Patrick trying to break the house down and get inside was actually pretty humorous. I like how the humor's been transferring over the last few years. Trying to find Santa, Plankton meets the reindeers who are just jacked for some reason. They throw him around for a bit, and then SpongeBob and Patrick catch the elves and the reindeers' attention. From this, they start chaotically fighting until Santa arrives back home from his Bahamas trip. Interestingly enough, in this scene, we hear the music used in the Claymation SpongeBob special, along with a reprise of your traditional Christmas music. It's interesting hearing this here, like, it kind of just came out of nowhere, you know? It doesn't sound bad at all, but I just want to point it out. SpongeBob's heartwarming letter lightens the mood with Santa just pleased, ending their meetup. We skip a few months back into the future on the next Christmas, with SpongeBob trying to be nice to Plankton, but he just continues being naughty, and that's basically the episode. This one wasn't awful. I enjoyed the writing that was spent on this episode, mostly coming from Plankton's dialogue. Patchy's addition seemed to only be there for that more dramatic feel to the episode, it rather being a Christmas special, but it wasn't unwanted at the very least. And finally, the humor was subpar at best. However, this special isn't amazing, and it certainly is not replacing the two previous Christmas specials. People love both these specials for taking place in the Bikini Bottom celebrating Christmas. The first one, of course, is more character-based, trying to convince Squidward is a character development. While the Claymation special was following a story, it still sets up a festive setting with a heartwarming conclusion. This is more or less an adventure story of three interesting characters that work, in my opinion, going to the North Pole but doesn't have the festive vibes that I was looking for. It certainly isn't a bad episode, but nothing compared to the legacy of SpongeBob specials. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the special down in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.